Hold on. Let me send you a picture.
Okay. Well, let's talk about these game awards, bro, as they say. Oh. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Boss Rush Podcast, a great place to play games and be better. I'm one of your hosts, Corey Dirrig, and alongside me, as always, is PC Muscle Race himself, LeRon Dawkins.
Hey, what's poppin'?
Hey, LeRon.
How goes it?
I heard your computer broke today.
Yeah, it did.
Just
died.
Well,
you didn't so much hear as I told you it broke.
Yeah, I know. You sent me a picture of it.
Yeah.
Of your screen that had a bunch of stuff I didn't understand, but it's fine.
The bio screen, yeah.
Yeah, it looked like one of those UIs that important people use in movies because they can't show Windows or any other OS.
Actually, you know what? There's been so many times I've actually seen like movies or TV shows where it's legit like a bio screen or like the most generic screen that you can get on a computer without actually showing like proprietary software or whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Other times, like sometimes you see them building gadgets, and it's literally like a Raspberry Pi board with like like a RAM, like some type of like RAM stick add-on or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's hilarious.
That's funny. Speaking of proprietary, also here is PK Power, Pat Klein.
I don't even know what that word means.
Proprietary?
Sounds important though. Actually, I probably do, but like I don't know.
You do. I'll tell you when you're older. It's fine.
Okay.
Hi, Pat. I feel like it's been a hot minute since I've seen you.
Yep. I got a second podcast that I record now. So it's kind of hard to juggle both of them together at times.
Nah. You could do it. I believe in you.
We try.
But
I'm here to talk about awesome things tonight.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
I don't know.
Tales celebrating their 35th anniversary.
I talked about that the last time on my the Gamescast.
I know. It's the Patreon episode today, so
my gosh. You know what? I swear every time I say, oh, this episode can't possibly last more than an hour and a half, I somehow jinx myself and it becomes like the longest episode I've recorded.
Yeah, it's yep. That's how it goes. Welcome to podcasts.
Yep. Good times though.
Great times.
Great discussions. Happy 35th anniversary Tales series.
Yeah. Great job, Tales. You done good, as they say. Speaking of good, those Game Awards happened, and we're going to get to that. We're going to get to the winners. We're going to get to the announcements.
Wait, are you trying to say the Game Awards show was good?
It was fine.
I thought this one was mid, and that's wild considering like how good like it had been going for the last few years. Like I want to say 3 years in a row. Like it'd been really good as far as like hype train and presentation and stuff like that. But this year, like this one seemed kind of mid.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just your opinion.
Yeah, it's just my opinion. Yeah,
it was fine. It was just one of those awards that happens. It happened, right?
It had amazing announcements.
Those
announcements were spectacular.
There were some good announcements.
Some of the best announcements to ever be announced.
Except for that last announcement.
What do you mean? You didn't think what was it called? Highlander?
Highguard?
Whatever.
Highguard.
Yeah. You didn't think that was a good way to end the show? No, not Fate of the Old Republic or Divinity or the racing game or 2 Tomb Raider games. We're gonna end on that.
They could have ended on the second last one. The second last one was good.
What was the second to last one?
The second last one was the best, actually.
What?
They got the orchestra for that one.
Phantom Blade Zero?
No. Da 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 da.
My brain hurts.
It's Mega Man.
Oh yeah, I forgot Mega Man.
They announced Mega Man.
That was like in the middle of the show.
According to my list.
No, that was like the second last thing that they announced.
I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch because I missed it. I missed it, and everyone was talking about it. I was like, wait, where?
Where is it? I have it somewhere. I don't know. It's fine. Whatever. But yeah, Mega Man, man. Looks good. Looks interesting.
I like that they're continuing the video. Well, hey, hold on. I kind of said like it'd be a great surprise if a Mega Man title showed up. And hey, I win an award. Tell me what I win, Corey.
You win the prize of sitting here with me for the next hour and a half. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of pretty decent announcements at this thing, but we're gonna kind of glide through what we've been playing real quick. For me, I've been playing more Hyrule Warriors and Metroid Prime 4. That's kind of it. I've also been lifing, so
yeah, I think everybody's been lifing.
Yeah. LeRon, I have to say though, on this computer, side tangent, you sound a lot better.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you sound like a human.
Oh, okay. What did that sound like before?
I don't know. Not like this. I can't describe it.
Good to know. Okay.
Yeah. It's like that one time you turned that NVIDIA stuff off and you sounded normal. That one time. And then,
well, it's weird. It was weird because the NVIDIA stuff is on.
Oh, well, you're also on a different computer, so I don't know. Maybe it's acting different.
So are you blaming my old computer?
I'm blaming whatever was not working the last time.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Speaking of not working, Pat, what are you playing?
Well, I've been working through some backlog stuff since now we're kind of done with releases, and I finished Metroid Prime 4 a week ago. So with the announcement that happened at the Game Awards, I kind of wanted to dive right back into the good old Mega Man series. So I played through Mega Man's 1 through 3 recently.
Nice. Yep.
The Legacy Collection, complete with all the bugs that the NES cartridges had, and it's a great game. I'm even trying to go through the actual recommended Robot Master order instead of my own customary, like how I always done it over and over again when I played them.
Wait, what? What's your order? Because most people the first time they ever play Mega Man, like any of the Mega Man games, they usually find the order to go through on their own. Yeah. Which game are you? Which game? Because shit.
For example, Mega Man 2, I would always start off with Flash Man, then for some reason I'd go Bubble Man, Metal Man, Air Man. Like, my order didn't quite make sense because they didn't hit any of the weaknesses.
Yeah.
But that's just how I, played it over and over again as a kid, because that's how I beat it the first time.
There are a lot of people who actually play the Flash Man stage first. I've seen that on a lot of Let's Plays and stuff like that. I don't like playing the Flash Man stage first. When the very first time I ever played Mega Man, for some odd reason, like I actually started on the Airman stage, and I'm trying to think because I don't think Airman is the stage people go to first. Is the recommended first stage either.
Recommended first is Metal Man.
Metal Man, yeah. So I go Airman, Crash Man, Metal Man, then Bubble Man. No, I'm sorry, not Bubble. Yeah, Bubble Man. Bubble Man, then Heat Man, Woodman to and then that's kind of where I get screwed up because I wind up going to Flash Man and then I go to Quick Man.
Yeah, you're pretty close on the recommended order, except for they start with Metal Man, then they go to Airman, Crash Man. Then I think it's then I think they do Bubble Man.
And then Mega Man, and then Mega Man 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Mega Man 3, it's Snake Man, Shadow Man, Sparkman, Gemini Man, which technically like you're supposed to use a spark weapon on Magnet Man, but but in my opinion, in the order I go on, I can't go from Spark Man to Magnet Man because like I don't have enough of the rush utilities to do it. So Sparkman and Gemini Man, Gemini to Needle Man to Hard Man, and then Hard Man to Magnet Man. And then am I missing somebody?
Probably.
That is definitely not the recommended order,
Oh, I know.
because in 3 has essentially 2 loops that you have to do because for some reason they didn't connect. Like it's like 5 of the bosses like loop into each other, and then 3 of the bosses have to loop into each other.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like they don't form like everyone's weak to a certain weapon, which is odd. But oh well. So I did that, and also I kind of craved playing some Red Dead Redemption. I kind of wanted to play an old Western game again. So that one just recently came out with an up-res version for the PlayStation 5, and so I decided to test it out, and it looks good. And it's a fun place. It's got everything. So
if you have the PS4 or the Switch version, you get that free upgrade, right? I think to the PS5 and Switch 2 versions.
I don't know if it's free or not. I could not tell you. I didn't have it I had the original one on the Xbox 360, so I decided to get it for the PlayStation. It was weird. Originally it was $50 for the Red Dead Redemption, or a bundle pack with Red Dead Redemption 2 for $40. I'm like, this makes no sense. You're telling me I can get a second game and the other game for cheaper than just getting the other game.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. The NBA 2K and WWE 2K, the bundle is $40 right now, but each one is still $70 on Xbox and Switch too. So I don't know, man.
I don't know either.
Trying to get you, because they're going to make it up on those what do you call them, the microtransactions. So that's the idea, I think.
Oh, okay, for the NBAs, but I'm like, Red Dead 1 doesn't have microtransactions, I don't recall.
No, I was talking about WWE and NBA 2K.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Nope, it clicked. But yeah.
Sport.
And also I also just started Tomba, because the sequel just came out, just got released this last week. So I figured now's a good time to go back and beat the first one, because when they originally released it, there were bugs that didn't allow you to get all the trophies. But now that's been patched and you can get all the trophies.
Bugs.
And it's interesting considering the game was created by the Resident Evil director.
Oh.
It's not so.
Wait, Mikami?
The other
Mr. What's his name? Fujiwara. Yep. Tokiro Fujiwara was the creator of Tomba. And he's also the father of Resident Evil.
Yeah. Mikami didn't come in until 2.
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, that's what I've been playing.
Nice. LeRon,
Mm-hmm.
what are you playing?
A lot of
Besides
Tekken.
PC building.
A lot of Tekken.
Yeah, how's that going?
It's fun. It's fun. It's also a little frustrating, of course.
You really sold the fun there, LeRon. You really sold it just now.
I mean, I'm in this precarious spot right now in Tekken where we're basically like I cannot I'm in another promotion plateau and I can't seem to like get the movement or the traction that I want with right now with my character.
Okay. Well, LeRon, you good luck to you.
Yeah, like I plan to get back into my second playthrough of Dispatch though. But I just haven't. But Tekken seems to be the only thing, and I'm probably gonna get back on Monster Hunter because like the new title the final title update is out.
Ooh. Final title update
for Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah, I believe. Yeah. Title update 5 is they announced is the last one as far as like new content.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they doing an expansion? Is that
They will be.
Is that the idea? Is that there's going to be an expansion and they'll just do
they will be doing an expansion. Yeah.
I was going to say, I feel like that's kind of what are you doing? Why are you wasting? Why you put all this work into this and you're just going to abandon it?
Yeah, it's been kind of fast seeing how it originally came out in February.
It has been like a year, but
like the game's been out for a year, but I think the problem is that because I feel like there should have been at least a 6 title update. I think the problem is that they need to start working on fixing the PC version of the game. And they can't do that at the same time while they can't do that while trying to like develop new content for the game itself. I think that's really what's going on because if I look at Monster Hunter, let me see how many Monster Hunter World title updates. Let's see. All right, so okay. I thought World had 6 updates. It only had 5 updates. Then Iceborne came out, and Iceborne had a total of 6 title updates.
Okay. Iceborne. Are you
Yeah.
Do you still think about those good old days, LeRon, of Iceborne?
What?
Of Monster Hunter
World? I do actually. Iceborne honestly is my World, and Iceborne is honestly my favorite of the modern Monster Hunter games now. Yeah, I feel like those games are going to like leave that imprint on me for like the rest of my life, in the same way that the original Monster Hunter like left its imprint on me. Like World and Iceborne is probably going to be my favorite. It was the first Monster Hunter game where they actually took like the actual story mode of the game seriously. We didn't just kind of like gleam it from like the adventures that we did, as in the previous legacy titles.
Yeah.
People also ask me, am I ever going to play like the old school Monster Hunter games? I'm like, no. I was like, no. I can't play. I learned that I could not play Legacy Monster Hunter once World came out. I tried to go back and play Generations Ultimate, and I could not play it because it was just it's not even that the play style is antiquated, but once you put me into a modern scenario in my favorite franchise, it's hard for me to go back. It's hard, and Monster Hunter Portable Third is my favorite Monster Hunter game in the entire Legacy series,
Yeah.
But as much as I love that, I cannot go back to it. Like I just break out in hives thinking about I have to heal. So that means I have to pop a potion, which means I stop dead in my tracks, drink the potion, and then flex, Meanwhile, the monster's trying to like tear my ass apart.
Jeez. That sounds violent.
That is violent.
But
yeah.
I understand that, right? Especially because of like the way Destiny has changed so much in the last 12 years at this point. Like, people are always like, go back to Destiny 1, it's better. And I'm like, guys, come on.
Like, shut the hell up.
It runs at sub 30. You go to jump, there's no like ledge vaulting. Like, all the weapons have, it's just, come on, guys. Come on. Don't be dumb.
Yeah. I don't understand. I don't understand like the part of gaming culture where they just have to like. Is this like a flex? You have to say some dumb shit like that, Like, I mean, like, people like what they like, like, so like, like for example, like, I like the modern Monster Hunter game, so World, Rise, Wilds, like, I love the modern Monster Hunter games, and this is from a lifelong Monster Hunter player. Like, I've been playing these games. I've been playing these games since they were in their inception. But everybody finds their niche in what they like and what they do, and there it is, So I don't understand people sometimes.
Yeah, well, people are not smart.
Sometimes. Yeah, it's like if you
people
like,
people want to be mean. They
that part.
They can't let you enjoy what you want to enjoy without having to make it sound bad or down you in some way.
Yeah. For real. Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah, I don't know. Just play what you want to play, people. If you want to go play the old stuff and you like that better, go play it. Don't bring somebody else down. Like, I don't tell my son he's stupid for liking the worst Ninja Turtle show on Nickelodeon, but that's mean. He's wrong. Well, but it's okay.
You shouldn't tell your son that anyway, though, man. Come on.
Yeah, well, he's got to learn someday, but he's only 4. He'll get there.
He'll figure it out.
He'll get there.
Yeah, well, if he reaches set like 9, you might want to sit him down and have that talk with him. To let him know that he is choosing the inferior choice.
Yeah.
It's okay to let them believe now, but don't let them believe that when they get older.
Yeah. He'll get there. I believe in him. Maybe. So
yeah. Yeah. So yeah. That's it. So like depending on when like when my computer gets my computer parts get in, and I can get them all set up and replaced and everything. Like, I would probably jump back on the Monster Hunter, because right now the Rogue Ally cannot handle Monster Hunter Wilds in its current state. Which I'm hoping that's one of the things like that the team will work on. Like, like making it accessible for the PC handhelds, because Wilds and Iceborne, World and Iceborne, and Rise and Sunbreak played fine on the Rogue Ally, and that's funny because because Rise and Sunbreak are EAT engine, so like I thought it was gonna be a shoe in that Wilds would play, at least okay. Like, I need to play perfect, even though like World and Iceborne played perfectly on the Rogue Ally.
Yeah, I mean, Rise was built for Switch also, so like, I mean, it should run, most on most things, I would assume. I also wonder if what they're going to do about Switch 2 and putting a game, like what Monster Hunter they're going to put there, because they seem very adamant about putting their games on Switch 2, right? Because Pragmata is coming, Resident Evil,
yeah,
Street Fighter 6 was there at launch, something else from Capcom on there too, but I kind of forget at this point. Oh, Kunitsugami's on there.
Mm-hmm. I could see them maybe when they come out with the expansion for Wilds, that they'll also be like, we have the Switch 2 version with the expansion coming out at the same time.
I wonder how that's going to work. Like I really wonder how. I mean, that game didn't run well on Xbox or PlayStation unless you had a PS5 Pro.
Unless you had a PS5 Pro, yeah.
I mean, I know even you, LeRon, had trouble with it on PC for a hot minute.
Yeah, I had trouble till I didn't have trouble, which is which is weird. Like I feel like they started cleaning it up. Well, they were cleaning it up, but it felt like they really started cleaning it up with title update 4. No, yeah, 4. No, well we just got 5, so probably title update 3. Even though I know there was probably some headaches that I had during that cycle, but yeah, like this is what I'm gonna say, and this is a plight of the PC gamers, right? If you're making games and you intend to sell, if you're a developer or a publisher and you're making games with the intent to sell them on the PC version, you need to be developing both versions of those games at the same exact time, or and I don't know, I might be crazy here, build it on the PC first, and then on the side, because it's easier to go down to console version than it is to go up from console version to PC version. This is why the history was like, like a game would come out on the consoles and it'd take like 2 years for it to come out on PC.
Yeah,
like those times are shrinking now. If it's not day and date now, it's like a couple of months, like it's on the consoles and it's on the PC. um but I don't know, I might sound like a crazy person for saying this, but yeah, like just build them at the same time. I understand, but also I think what they're also doing is they're trying to console gaming has come to the point where it's almost on par with PC gaming. So I think they are trying to wait it out until, like, basically like how Corey predicted, like, 4 years ago, that the PS5 and the Xbox Series are going to become more and more PC like, and like how their development structure is and all that stuff.
mm-hmm.
I think this is what the developers are waiting for. They're waiting for the hardware to get so close to PC, so that there's literally no gap between like the releases.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think I also think, like, I don't know, I don't want to say this. I also think like the way that hardware and technology is these days, you need things to be as close to, obviously they're going to have proprietary, software running the platforms, but you want the way they're built to be as similar as possible because of how long these games take to make and how high the budgets are. And
yeah,
if you're using a proprietary engine or if you're using Unreal, like, these things have to scale to different they have to scale differently, and it's just it's not the NES anymore. You can't just blow in the cartridge and it works, right? Like, I mean, Final Fantasy, I don't know if you guys ever heard that story of Final Fantasy IV being built by a team of like 20 people in 9 months or something. That's crazy.
And like, wasn't it like also in a garage?
Yeah, I believe those stories.
I think that was the first one, Pat.
Yeah, I believe stories like that. Like shit, like Pat was talking about Mega Man 2 and 3. Like Mega Man 2 was developed in less than 6 months. Now, of course, when you look at Mega Man 2, like, yeah, it was definitely built in 6 months. Because like, yeah, well, actually no, it was Mega Man 3. Mega Man 3 was built in a short. Mega Man 2 was built in a short amount of time, but Mega Man 3 was also built in a short amount of time, and it kind of showed because like like the boss orders were kind of like flim flam. They didn't make any sense. And then you add on top of that, like, you had a second run through where you played all 8 of the Mega Man 2 robot masters again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also like Mega Man 3 is like the worst running one, right? like in terms of like stuttering and frame rate.
Yeah, Mega Man 3 had a lot of frame clipping. It did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it did actually. Since I just played that today.
Yeah. And I don't even, and if I'm not mistaken, because you played on you're playing the Legacy collections, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so like the fact that they couldn't even like fix that, which I guess is authenticity,
But now it's a feature.
Now it's a feature. Yeah. I mean, it's like when you used to play like Ninja Gaiden on the NES too, right? Where like the enemies would fly at you and you would learn how to use the like
to manipulate
glitching to manipulate the, moving through, or like I guess Mega Man does that too, right? Where like when you get hit, you have to use that time to like move through the enemies because you're blinking and because you got hit or whatever.
You get some iframes going.
Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden is Ninja Gaiden on the NES is one of my video game shames. I never beat that game when I was a kid. I only beat it when I was an adult, and I've only beaten it once as an adult.
I've never beaten it, so
yeah, I could not get past stage 6-2 boss. So basically fighting the Jaquio or whatever he was, like, before like you actually fight the demon.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could never beat that when I was a kid. And then by some fluke, and of course like emulator magic with save states, I finally beat it as an adult. But I've only beaten it once.
I mean,
that would be a good one to bring a remaster package, or not like just
the first two
collection package.
The first two are in NSO, I think. The first two are, at least.
Mm-hmm.
But still, yeah, I agree with you though, Pat. I feel like that's like a digital Eclipse like layup, right? Where you do like the first 3 NES games, and then you do the SNES trilogy thing and the arcade games, and like you put them all in a package, right? That seems like a layup.
Yeah, I mean, all the good companies are doing that. Namco, Capcom, Limited Run's been, dabbling with the series like Gex and Tomba with the Carbon engine.
Atari's literally like made a whole business out of it. They bought Night Dive and Digital Eclipse to do that. So, man. Speaking of, anybody try out that Mortal Kombat collection at all?
The one that just came out like last month?
Yeah.
No.
I haven't either.
I wasn't really pressed. I wasn't really pressed for it.
Yeah, I wasn't either. I was just wondering. So, oh yeah, I forgot. I also played that Marvel Cosmic Invasion a little bit more.
How is that? Because I number one, I didn't even know it was a thing.
Yeah.
And then when I saw the trailer for it, I was like, ooh.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of the X-Men arcade game mixed with that Ninja Turtles game that came out a couple years ago. It's the same team that did the Ninja Turtles game.
Man, this team's on a roll.
Yeah. So far, I don't know if it's as good as Ninja Turtles or not. I haven't played enough of it, and I play Ninja Turtles like twice a week because my son loves it. But it has this really cool tag team system where like you pick, like if you're playing by, anybody that plays picks 2 characters, and then you can do like combos with the second character that's kind of in your like holding slot, and then you can switch characters on the fly to kind of switch back and forth. But then like you can do different combos, and different characters offer different combos. It does kind of throw me off a little bit though, because like some characters like Captain America, the button you usually hit to dodge, he holds his shield up, so he like blocks instead of dodges, and it kind of throws me off a little bit. But it's cool. Storm is awesome. Wolverine's good. Let's see. My son loves Black Panther and Spider-Man. Those are like the characters he picks all the time. Beta Ray Bill is in it for some reason instead of Thor.
Okay.
So that's kind of strange, but it's cool. Captain Marvel, She-Hulk, Rocket, Nova. It's got a pretty like strange cast of characters. Like it's a bunch of, it feels very random, but also totally sets it up for DLC in the future. Iron Man's in it. So I think there's like 16 playable characters right now. But if it's anything like Ninja Turtles, they'll be adding DLC characters for a while. So, and I don't know who you unlock when you beat the game. Usually you unlock a character when you beat the game.
Mm-hmm. But no idea.
I haven't looked it up, so I don't know. But it's cool. If you like the X-Men arcade game and the Ninja Turtles game, I would highly recommend it.
Oh yeah.
And it's on sale right now for like, I don't know. I don't remember if it's like, I think it's $30, but I think it's on sale for $27 or $26 right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, let's talk about these game awards. Speaking of cool games, I don't know if you want to like discuss the winners at all, but I have a whole list of the winners. We can just run through them, and
we can discuss them. We can run through the winners real quick.
All right. So obviously, Expedition 33 cleaned house, right?
Yeah, 9 awards.
9 awards, setting a
like. I think it practically won everything it was listed in. I think it missed out on 1, maybe 2.
I think it missed 2. 1 was Player's Choice. It didn't win. And then Best Audio Design. It didn't win.
Mm-hmm. Wait, because I was texting you all night because I know you were recording Xbox Casuals. I know y'all were doing that. So is this basically the list I sent you? The real time?
Some of it. I mean, I kind of
you kind of compiled it yourself.
Well, no, I went to a website and
okay,
summarized it, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Clair Obscur won Game of the Year, Best Game Direction, Best Narrative, Best Art Direction, Score and Music, Performance. Jennifer English won for Best Performance as Mael. Best RPG, Best Indie Game, and Best Debut Indie Game, which is like, okay, I not really an indie game, but whatever. It's.
I think they kind of changed the wording. A game from an indie studio is now what they call it.
Okay. Well, that would make more sense because they are an independent studio. They just had a publisher, I guess. But yeah. I mean, I think that makes more sense if they make that part clear. Because we had that big kerfuffle with Dave the Diver last year. It made everybody like, Which, by the way,
and a lot of the indie games that people really enjoy tend to now have publishers.
Yeah.
So they want to keep that indie status. They got to change the name to independent studio.
Yeah.
Or developer.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Clair Obscur cleaned house. I'm kind of shocked that like it won so much because usually like Best Game Direction and Best Narrative, like those two usually go to the games that aren't going to win Game of the Year. So a lot of the time it feels like it's like, oh, you didn't win Game of the Year, but here's a bone for you.
Here's your prize.
Yeah. But God,
no, it's just
it cleaned house, man. I'm like really happy for them.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously. And then they shadow dropped that DLC as soon as they won Game of the Year.
Yeah, I'm happy for them too, but also at the same time, I think you know what? Let's circle back to this.
What?
Because I have some thoughts and views. I have some thoughts and opinions. Okay. Okay. Like number one, like I am so happy like Clair Obscur. Like Expedition 33 is probably one of the best role playing games I played this year.
Don't tell that to the people who really like Kingdom Come Deliverance too.
Come Deliverance too, yeah.
They'll say Clair Obscur is not an RPG for some reason.
I
don't understand. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be potty mouth tonight. I don't understand the fuck why not, because like it has everything in it. Like
it's literally a turn-based RPG.
It's a turn-based RPG.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, as a matter of fact, it's funny because for some strange reason, right? Clair Obscur 33 like put the Expedition 33 put like the RPG conversation back in like the in like the zeitgeist or something, right?
Yeah,
because because everybody's like, "Oh, RPGs are back." And I'm like, have we not been playing all these Final Fantasy games the past 5 years, and
or like
and Dragon's Dogma and Persona, and what was the game? The other game? Shit. Damn it, the pretty game from like the former Persona people. Like, what was that game?
Metaphor.
Thank you, Metaphor Fantasio. Like, what that was our RPG of the year last year for the bossies. Like, like what is? I don't understand. Like, and Western RPGs and JRPGs are always going to look different. And Clair Obscur Expedition 33 was definitely more JRPG esque in its turn based mechanics and all that stuff.
Don't tell the JRPG people that.
I know, because the JRPG people are all they worried about is waifus and husbandos and stuff.
I also have to call out Edward Varnell of the host of Nintendo Power Block for trying to talk about this game without even having
played it.
I'll put it in perspective, Pat. He just got to the tree and going to find Mael. That's where he's at. And he tried to like have this big old conversation about it, about it maybe or maybe not being game of the year. I'm like, you can't talk. Sorry, Ed. I love you, but no.
Yeah, he needs to get a little further. I definitely feel like a lot of people who haven't played Clair Obscur Expedition 33 are the ones who are making the loudest argument against it. But it is funny, though, that it tended to unite both the JRPG and the Western RPG people against it, just because it is like an amalgamation of both of them. And so neither of them, like, they claim that they, I guess, muddied the name of both J and Western RPGs.
I also think, like, I feel like a lot of people that don't at least get through like Act 2, right? Like, and the big twist at the end of Act 1, but then like Act 2, like as you make your way through Act 2, that's kind of where the game kind of becomes the game that people love, right? And so like, I kind of feel like if you don't at least
get picture of the game,
if you don't get that far,
Act 2,
and then like if you don't get that far or finish the game or whatever, like, I don't know, there's a point in the game where you're like, I get it now, right? And I think everybody has various points where they see that, but it's usually within, between the end of Act 1 and Act 2, right? Like, I get it now.
Right.
Plus SKA, man. What do we have to travel halfway around the world? No.
Oh, but over there. But going back to what I was initially trying to say, like, I feel like even with Clair Obscur, like, wonderful game, like, definitely deserving of all the awards and stuff like that. I think they put this game in too many categories, and it pushed out other games that should have had at least the same shot.
Well, the thing is, though, is like the categories are voted, like even the entries into the category are voted on by outlets. It's not Keeley putting these in these.
I know. I'm not. Yeah.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but it's like that many people just love this game,
Yeah. Yeah, because
I'm trying to let people know that it's not necessarily winning the award that's important. It's the fact that all these other games got nominated. They're standing with, Clair Obscur for the best of these. It just happened that Clair Obscur happened to be the diamond out of all of them, which, it's a testament for Clair Obscur, and it is sad to see all the other ones not win awards, but that doesn't necessarily make them bad games. They're standing shoulder to shoulder with Clair Obscur.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, the panel of judges and the nomination panel needs to expand their palette.
Yeah. I also think a lot of these outlets, like most of them feel like they have to like touch every game, right, to be able to like say something. And it's like, you don't have to play everything, like you just don't have to play everything. And I feel like when you have to feel like you have to play everything, you don't finish anything.
Mm-hmm.
And so like, I don't want to take anything away from Expedition 33. I think it's an amazing game. It's definitely my game of the year. It might be a top 10 game of all time for me, honestly. Like it's amazing. But like, when you play, like, what if somebody played, Silk Song for like 2 hours, or Hades for an hour, and then, Clair Obscur to, maybe halfway through Act 2, and, Death Stranding for 5 hours. Like, like there's so many games this year that, like, how can you even possibly try, And then you have like these mini standouts like Ball Pit, right? Which, became essentially this year's Balatro, essentially, I feel like.
The year before, it's Vampire Survivor.
Yeah. Like, you always have that one game that's like a surprise to everybody. So, LeRon, you all right there? Can you hear me? Are you all right? Oh,
nope.
Goodbye.
He gone.
Yep, he's gone.
Mm-hmm. But no, I'm happy Clair Obscur did as well as it did. It is definitely a testament to the team that made it. It is, it should be an eye opener to the industry to see that a game that only had, I forget how much, it was a small budget, wasn't it like 10 million?
Mm-hmm. The budget was only $10 million.
The budget was like $10 million, and a team of like 30 people made this game.
Yeah.
And yes, some of them had video game development. Others, he had credited to YouTube videos. This is kind of showing how video games should be, created.
Yeah. LeRon, we can't hear you still.
Yeah.
He's struggling over here. It's fine.
Yeah.
Performance issues.
This is how video games should be created. Not with the intention of stocks in mind, but with the intention of creating a game that both developers and players want to play.
Yeah.
Wait, because I blinked out for a second. Were we still talking about Expedition 33? Or we?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Yeah. Anything you think should have won any of these categories besides that? Like, there's a couple here. I feel like something should have gotten a nod, but
I feel like Dispatch got robbed. But I think I say that because Dispatch made a phenomenal impression on me. But also the players, because Dispatch was in the player's voice, like category.
No, Withering Waves was the player's choice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what won.
Yeah,
that's what won. But Dispatch was in the player's voice nomination.
Yeah,
and I think the only reason why Dispatch did not get that headway is because like it was a fresh release. Like, I mean, like Dispatch came out 3 weeks before like the nominations came out.
It didn't win because it went against a Chinese gotcha game.
And it wasn't, and technically it wasn't actually completed at the time that, the Game Awards, that, like it got nominated, like it was still releasing the episodes.
Yeah.
Like the last episode didn't come out until a week after the announcement.
Yeah. Well, we still have the BAFTAs and some other things in January, right?
Wait, no, BAFTA's already happened. No, Golden Joysticks already happened. Golden Joysticks already happened, and Dispatch won. Dispatch won an award in the Golden Joysticks, and then it got a shout out from the Expedition 33 team at the Golden Joysticks. Hold on, I'm crawling through some.
By the way, Pat, what did you think of Ben Starr's reaction?
I'm happy. Like, honestly, I think it is like I had a feeling that a lot of these actors were actually rooting for Jennifer English.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Erica Ishii clearly was rooting for Jennifer.
Mm-hmm.
Like she knew she wasn't there to win. She came just to have a good time. That's why she was so laid back and eating popcorn during, the nominees.
Yeah.
Ben clearly, like this was, I think all the favor was going for Jennifer, and Ben was being an awesome friend and supporting her, being like, you know what, she earned this.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think like, she's not credited in too many games. She was what I almost said Braveheart, Shadowheart, and Baldur's Gate, and I just feel like Mael was such a breakout performance for her. Like Mael is like an amazingly acted character. Like I know a lot of people point at Gustav for being amazingly acted because obviously Charlie Cox is Hollywood actor, but like I feel like Mael's performance was like it. If Mael didn't work, the game didn't work, right? Like,
yeah, the game was clearly a Mael's story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think
I'm happy for her. She was honestly the person
I'm
was
not
rooting.
I'm not gonna argue with it.
And it's kind of funny because now they're saying if you want to win game of the year, you just have to hire Jennifer English because Baldur's Gate won it. This game won it. She's the star in Tides of Annihilation next year, so they're saying that's going to be the GOTY contender.
Hey, whatever works,
Mm-hmm. No, and honestly, talking to Ben is supportive of all his team members. Like sure he'd be happy if he won an award, but he's just happy that someone like one of his colleagues, just as much earned it.
Yeah, I almost feel like if she didn't win, he was the one that was going to win, right? I mean,
that's the way I feel.
It was going to be one of them too.
Yeah. But Troy Baker, of course, was pretty damn close, but
I mean, he was great Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I thought he was going to win that.
Yeah, but I almost feel like Troy Baker's Indiana Jones was great, but he's doing an impression, whereas like, Ben Starr and Jennifer English had to like create these characters, from scratch and like really find their voice, So don't get me wrong, I don't want to take anything away from Troy Baker. That's an incredible Indiana Jones, but we know what Harrison Ford sounds like and what Indiana Jones is like, right? So like there's something to work off of where whereas these characters had to be built from the ground up, essentially.
I should nominate him for Higgs, honestly, for Death Stranding 2, because that role, he was the best character in the entire game. Like, he just looked like he had so much fun as that character.
Yeah, that's what people keep saying. Anything else about Expedition 33 before we kind of move on to these other categories that it didn't win?
I think we're all right.
So Hades 2 got Best Action Game. I mean, that combat is pretty. I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's okay.
Hold on. What was
I don't remember, honestly.
Hold on. I'm looking. Best action. Let me see. We had Battlefield 6, Doom the Dark Ages, Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, and Shinobi Art of Vengeance.
It did have some competition, but yeah.
No Ragebound in there.
Weird. I guess they decided only one Ninja Gaiden would work in this.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have picked...
Or maybe they thought Ragebound was action adventure. I don't know.
I wouldn't have picked 4 out of the 2 Ninja Gaiden games to put there, but it's just me. Let's see. Best Action Adventure was Hollow Knight Silksong.
Okay.
People were pissed off at Jeff's comment with that one, but I think they almost forgot the context that Team Cherry basically said we're not showing up because it's going to go to Expedition 33 anyways. So that was kind of where Jeff's comment was aimed for, not at the fans, but at Team Cherry themselves for being like, guys, you did win an award here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Silksong was in the same category of Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yote, Indiana Jones, and Split Fiction. I'm actually shocked Split Fiction didn't win, just because it seems like like the Game Awards, like the awards committee has a real soft spot for Hazelight Studios.
Yeah.
Look at the competition it was against.
Yeah. Plus, like, I wonder how many people like. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like those games in particular, it's like really hard to find somebody to play. Maybe it's just me, play with on a consistent basis. And obviously, the what was the last game he did? It Takes Two, right? Was so beloved, but I don't know.
No, it's interesting though that we're also seeing now like a surge of these co-op games coming.
Yeah,
we saw several of them announced. Legos came out with theirs just recently. I think, what was it called? Legos Voyager?
Voyagers, yeah. And then the Out of Worlds is coming out soon too. That stop motion handcrafted one.
Yeah. So I mean, it's definitely they created something successful, and now people have taken note of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Best audio design, Battlefield 6, of course. I mean, these games are immaculate.
That was the only game or only category Clair Obscur lost in.
Mm-hmm. Well, it also lost Player's Choice, but
okay, fair enough. But like when they say it got nominated for 12 awards, technically they were going to lose at least 2 of them because you nominated 3 of them in one category.
Right.
So the best it could have won was 10 of the official awards. So it's interesting that they didn't have the full sweep. They lost.
Yeah.
The audio.
You suck. I'm just kidding. Best family game. I'm kind of shocked Donkey Kong Bonanza won. I thought it was going to be Mario Kart or Sonic Racing, whatever it's called, Cross World. I really thought
with Donkey winning.
I mean, I'm fine with it. I'm shocked.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm fine.
I'm just
fine
kind
with
of
it
shocked
too.
it wasn't like a family friendly multiplayer racing game like Mario Kart or Sonic. Best. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
LeRon.
No, I was just agreeing with you about I thought one of the racing games would have gotten it. Honestly, I feel like if we can talk about racing, the best racing / sports, I think Sonic Racing got robbed by Mario Kart, because I feel like Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is the stronger game.
I'm just kind of shocked because there seems to be an industry upward turn towards Sonic, and these games are usually, a lot of people usually like these games, especially the Transformed one, right? Which was 2 iterations ago. I don't know. I feel like plus they have all that weird DLC coming to this, right? Like SpongeBob and Mega Man and Ninja Turtles are all coming to this thing somehow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know, but Mario you can't beat Mario, man. I mean, it just doesn't happen. LeRon, what do you think about best fighting game? Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
I mean, I'm not against it.
It was up against 3 collections and the Riot game, which I always forget what combination of letters and numbers is in there. Yeah, that one.
2XKO. Like 2XKO like actually looks pretty good, but I don't play a lot of fighting games, which is wild, because like I do play Tekken, so people probably associate that I play a lot of fighting games. So I only play like 1 or 2. But the Capcom Fighting Collection 2, like that really shouldn't have been up there to begin with. We talked about that a couple
category
weeks ago,
filler,
like when we were talking about that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I mean, like if they had done that, they might as well just put like let me see. There was a lot of backlash that Tekken 8 got snubbed. I'm like, Tekken 8's not a new game, so what were you gonna do? Like put the season pass in there? what were you gonna do? Like Street Fighter wasn't in there either, and Street Fighter is like what? And their 6th season pass now or something
like that.
Yeah. I mean, like what were you gonna do? Sometimes I don't understand like the vapidness of the fan bases.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's like it wasn't a new game, and technically Capcom Fighting Collection 2 should not have been in that either.
Yeah. I'm hearing an echo from somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm hearing it too. But I don't have a problem with Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves winning. But I did see 2XKO in action, and I was like, like, did the best man win in this case? I don't know. Like, I'm not being a hater either, because like I'm actually an old school Fatal Fury fanboy. So I mean, I don't mind that it won, but also at the same time, I was like, a brand new title came out. Brand new title.
I also wonder if 2XKO is too niche because it's only on PC right now, and it's Riot, right? Like you can't. I think it's only through their launcher, right? Like it's a hard game to get to if you're a PC player, because you're only allowed to have Steam on your computer and nothing else, right? That's how PC gaming works. Everything else will kill your libraries, and you got to double click on a different button. And oh, you PC people. Let's see here. Best sim strategy game: Final Fantasy Tactics, Evilise Chronicles. Not surprising.
Woohoo!
Games for Impact: South of Midnight.
Well deserved.
I'm glad it's also coming to PlayStation 5 and Switch 2 next year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I wonder if it'll get a physical, because it didn't on Xbox. This feels like one of those
maybe
Xbox is going to do a limited run thing for them. But
I mean, it might piss off the Switch people, because I guarantee that'd be a game key card.
Oh yeah. Best VR AR game: The Midnight Walk. Best ongoing game: little surprising, No Man's Sky. That game just must continue to be huge. I mean,
it keeps winning. It keeps winning.
Yeah,
it's. I mean, they keep reinventing it. So
yeah, didn't they just put like base building and ship crafting in it or something?
Oh yeah. And I think you can go underwater and all that other fun stuff now. Like, it's what it originally was is definitely not the game it is.
Yeah, I wonder if they're putting all this stuff in No Man's Sky to test it out for that new game they're building. The
Let There Be Light, I think it's called
something. I don't know, something like that. Best community support: Baldur's Gate 3. Not surprising. Best mobile game. Pat, help me out here. You know Japanese.
Let me look at this. This is
Uma Musume.
Uma Musume. Yeah, Uma Musume. Pretty derby. Basically, it's Horse Girls.
Horse Girls. All right.
Horse Girls.
Horse Girls.
Hope you have safe search on. Best multiplayer game: Arc Raiders. Not surprising. And most anticipated game: Grand Theft Auto 6. Also not surprising.
Not surprising, but kind of bullshit.
Yeah, just another category filler. I feel like, because like The Witcher 4 is so far away, and 007 is really a most anticipated game.
I thought Resident Evil 9 had that one.
Never. Sorry. Against Grand Theft
Auto. It's got
people have been begging for Grand Theft Auto for a decade.
I don't know, because I'm just sitting up here like Resident Evil and Resident Evil Requiem has the man that both men and women get boners about when it comes to Resident Evil.
Yeah.
But it's not Grand Theft Auto.
I mean, yeah, fair too, I guess.
Grand Theft Auto is both ball and gun game.
By the way, Pat, side tangent. The SKA plush is officially up for pre-order. official one.
Yep.
Kind of want it, but
what you should do?
Much money.
What you should do is you should get it, then you should hollow it out and put like a wine cask in it, and then
yeah, only people who've gotten that far will get that. All right,
someone's gonna do it.
Any final thoughts on the winners before we move on to our favorite announcements? I don't think we need to do every announcement because that would take forever, but maybe we can. Maybe we can speed through it. I don't know. All right. Well, let's move on to the announcements then. How do we want to do this? Do we want to just run through them all, or do we want to just kind of say our favorites, like 3 or 4 favorites, and then?
Let's say let's run through them. Because if I'm being serious right now, like I've kind of already like forgotten a lot of the stuff that went on last week. It's a good thing I
put a list on the doc, LeRon.
Mm-hmm.
I know it is a good thing, I was really wanting to live stream this.
I know, and yeah, I don't know, just there's no time for me to do anything.
I just feel like oh man, that would have put us over the top. That would have been a wonderful way to end the year.
All right, so Star Wars: Fate of the Old Republic was announced. What a great announcement! Except that
that should have been the final announcement.
Yeah,
for the show.
Yes,
especially when you think of the fact that Casey Hudson's back in the spotlight.
That's exciting. Mm-hmm. That's exciting. Single player action RPG.
He promised we would see this game before 2030.
Yep, it's only 4.5 years away, guys. What about that Knights of the Republic remake that Saber's still working on, huh? I read somewhere that they totally scrapped it and started over on the remake. So, but yeah, I'm excited for this. Obviously, no.
What if they're lying to us because we never saw anything
we
about
saw the Revan light up his lightsaber and walk towards the screen, and then just.
We didn't see any part of the game.
We didn't see any part of this game either. This was all just CG.
Mm-hmm.
But look, it's been 3 days. Okay, we don't need to see anything for a while. Also, I trust Casey Hudson more than I trust Aspire.
Yeah, I mean, I do too.
Look, the Tomb Raider ports are good, but like they should just stick to porting games instead of remaking entire games. They're good at certain things. It's like when Sony tried to get Bluepoint to work on a live service game when they're good at remakes. I know.
Stop it.
Any other thoughts on Fate of the Old Republic? Anybody? It sounds cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm excited. We found out what that big statue was for, which is Divinity. Yep. Divinity. Just Divinity is all it's called. No, not Divinity Original Sin 3, just Divinity. So
what a trailer. Like, what a dark, crazy trailer.
It reminded me of that Diablo.
We thought the Diablo. Yeah, I was gonna say we thought the Diablo trailer last year was cracked out. Was gross, oh my god!
Man. Like the Diablo one was like, I can't watch this again. That was gross.
And then this one took it 10 times with the gore, the sex. Oh my gosh! It's like, how are they showing this at the Game Awards?
Yeah, I know,
but they did.
Well, hopefully it's hopefully people like it. I wonder if it's going to be a like Baldur's Gate, that kind of top-down-ish style, or kind of third-person action RPG. Although I know you can zoom in on Baldur's Gate also, so maybe it'll do both.
I mean, it's probably going to be close to what Divinity Original Sin was, which was kind of the top-down.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Also today, or yesterday, I guess, the Divinity Original Sin 2 got a Switch 2 upgrade. So that's cool for people who are playing that there.
Mm-hmm.
Bruce Straley. Where have you heard that name before, everybody? Bruce Straley. co-creator of The Last of Us,
Don't get me
director of Uncharted 3. He has a new studio and a new game that looks very indie.
It's got a platforming grandma.
Yeah. Coven of the Chicken Foot. Coming out of Bruce Straley's new studio.
And the grandma actually has chicken feet.
So it looks neat. Looks definitely like something like Pat and Stephanie would play.
Yes.
So
yes, I didn't know I needed to play a platforming grandmother, but you know what? I got to play my platforming grandmother.
You should. Speaking of old people, Resident Evil Requiem has confirmed that Leon S. Kennedy is part of the cast, and he's old and grizzled. I think somebody did the age math in this game, and he's like 51 in this game or something. So, LeRon,
51 or 52.
You and Leon are partying it up together. So he looks exactly the same.
Only problem. No, he doesn't.
He looks like he did in 6.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. You know what? I keep forgetting about that.
6 exists. I think most people want to forget that 6 exists.
No. I don't forget 6 exists because I actually enjoyed 6 for what it was.
It's kind of like Gears, but
yeah, I enjoyed 6 for what it was.
All right.
No, that was the worst kept secret in all of Resident Evil.
I know, especially because it's been up on GameStop's product listing for like 2 weeks. LeRon, this is the game that you've been pointing at for quite a while. Exodus, another studio made up of ex-BioWare people, and this looks
This is my Mass Effect clone.
We have Mass Effect at home going on here. You ordered Mass Effect off of Team Moon. This is what you got.
This is my Mass Effect clone, and guess what?
It does look really good, though. It does look fun.
Yeah.
It looks cool. I think, man, dude, everything about this screams Mass Effect. I mean, there's even like who was the character that the DLC character you got in 2 for that day 1 DLC? No, the alien with like the 4 eyes. Yeah, Javik.
Oh, Javik. That was 3.
There's an alien in here that looks just like Javik. A taller version of Javik.
Oh, shit. Oh, he better have good one-liners like Javik.
I don't know. He looks kind of serious in this game.
I love anytime like he had a conversation with Liara or Tally. He was always like, throw it out the airlock.
Oh man. Stars Matthew McConaughey, by the way.
Throw it out the
this game.
All right.
I don't know if he's the player character. I assume you're going to create your own character.
I hope.
And I assume he's like
I hope he's not the player character.
Not a side character, but more of a, I don't know, like the mentor character or like the sidekick. I don't know, something.
Maybe he can be a villain.
Maybe he could be the villain. Who's to say?
That'd be kind of cool.
I enjoyed him as the villain in the Dark Tower. I thought he did a good Man in Black.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was the villain in Dark Tower, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Dang. I always forget that movie exists. Idris Elba was good in that movie too.
Yep. It was an underrated movie.
Remedy announced Control Resonant there.
You know, I'm happy for it, but I was kind of thinking they were going to stay in like the same like universe. You know,
they're going to try to tie Alan Wake and this together more and more, right? I mean, that's kind of the goal, I think. I mean, this is the city is even clearly the parts of like I would assume the Manhattan parts of the Max Payne remakes, honestly. But you are playing as Jesse's brother in this. Jesse is missing, apparently. So I don't know, man. I really liked Control, but this seems, I don't know. It kind of almost feels like it's not what I want from Control sequel.
Yeah. It seems different. Yeah. It seems different.
I think that was what they were going for, though. Like, I feel like they want Control to be the universe. And so that's where they're trying to tie these things in. And so Resonant is, with the new character, is a new gameplay style.
Yeah. Which is a melee action combat. So we'll see how that turns out. I'll play it because I really liked Control a lot.
Yeah, I'll play it. It's on my list.
So all right, Gang of Dragon also announced by the creators of the Yakuza series and their new studio.
That's kind of funny how he literally left the studio, made his own one, and he said his game was going to be similar to Like a Dragon. He didn't exactly specify exactly how similar it was going to be.
I mean, I thought it was a Yakuza game when the trailer first started.
It looked like that, but then after when they showed the main character walk underneath the that arch, it's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they just did that. And then they call it Gang of Dragon, which obviously Yakuza.
Yeah. So that, I mean, it looks cool, right? But I'm sure Yakuza fans will eat it up.
Oh yeah, no, especially with how Ryu got go to RGG's studios kind of flailing right now. They're not making some good decisions out there.
Yeah, I wonder if that's a
and
Sega
people
thing.
are calling them out for that.
I wonder if that's a Sega thing. Sega's making them do these remakes and then spin-offs, and I don't know.
It's not. I mean, those aren't necessarily bad. Like, people want Kiwami 3. The problem is though is that one of the characters that one of the actors they hired is a known sex offender.
Oh.
And people are outraged about that.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Yeah, one Kiragawa or something, Kirigami. I forget what the name is, but one of the characters who's just a side character in the game, well, kind of a main character, but like a companion character, is played by a guy who has a very well-known history of sexually assaulting women.
Great.
So people are begging RGG to get rid of that guy and replace him, but of course RGG's been silent. So that could very well be a moot point.
Yeah, I mean they have no
studio in the future.
They have no problem replacing people though in these games, right? Because the one actor in 4 or 5 was totally replaced because of a drug felony or something, right? And they take that really seriously in Japan.
They aren't taking this one seriously. That's the problem. Like, the game's out now in 2 months, and they've had how many months since they announced who the guy was? And they're like, nope, we're not hearing it.
Yeah. Well, I hope something happens. Because I was actually planning on playing these games soon. But hey.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not happy with it. I'm still going to play the game, and just try to keep that out of my mind. Because I don't know if it's just the Japanese side that he's portraying his character. I think it's just a Japanese actor. So if I play the American voices, it shouldn't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just making excuses, but
yeah. Well,
what can you do?
What can you do? You know what I'm about to do? I'm about to eat real good with some Tomb Raider.
Damn.
Dude.
I heard rumors of the remake, and so when people are saying new Tomb Raider was going to be a remake, I'm like, okay, do we really need a remake of the second one or the first one again?
Yeah, I know. They've done it 3 times at this point.
This is the 3rd time.
Wait. Remake, or because I thought the first one was just remastered.
A full on. So 2 Tomb Raider games were announced here. There was Legacy of Atlantis, which is a full remake and reimagining of the first game, the very first game. And that's coming in 2026. And then Tomb Raider Catalyst is coming in 2027, which is a follow-up actually to Underworld. So they're kind of starting to tie all of these games together now, because it's
Oh, look at that! They're doing the
little
Uncharted
older
thing. Look
character
at that.
model of the previous trilogy, right? But they have a new actress playing Lara. I do think though that Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis looks really cool. They have the old animations in there where when you platform, she does like the handstand kind of flip over. Very acrobatic.
Yeah.
Very. I just hope it doesn't control the same as those old games.
Right.
But I think it looks really cool. Also, all I've seen on the internet is Hot Lara's back. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's funny. The internet actually doesn't know how to take it because, like, they're like, "Oh, she's ugly, but wait, she's hot. Why aren't her boobs big?" And they're like, they don't know whether to call her woke or not.
Yeah, I know.
It's funny.
Amazon knows what they're doing. You connect your Amazon ID to it, you get the wetsuit, so everybody's happy. Although I don't think the last character model for Lara was unattractive, so I don't. It's just me. But yeah, this game looks cool. I also think Catalyst looks really cool.
Yeah.
The Legacy of Atlantis is being developed by Flying Wild Hog. So if you played Evil West, you know who they are.
I like that one.
Yeah, they're developing.
That's linear though, so that's gonna be interesting to see what they do with this.
Yeah. And then Catalyst is being done by Crystal Dynamics. So both published by Amazon Games, by the way. I know that they own the IP now, but
it makes me think they're probably gonna do the port of Underworld too, then, because they just recently came out with the Anniversary Edition kind of remastered version.
Yeah, I think Aspire has been doing those, right? Aspire's been doing the trilogies.
Well, they did the first two trilogies, but these are the Crystal Dynamic ones that are both have PS5 versions for Legends and Anniversary now.
Yeah. But Aspire also did the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition for the Switch 2 that just came out, which is also a Crystal Dynamics. I don't know. We'll see. These games will make it. That trilogy will make it to platforms eventually, regardless. You said Legends and Underworld are already on PS5, right? As PS2 classics?
Legends and the Anniversary. So the remake of the first one.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I played Legends on GameCube. That was fun.
No, I enjoyed the Legacy series. No, it was one of my favorite ones. Like it had it wasn't as the controls for it weren't as bad as the original two trilogies. So it was a good mix of bringing it modernization to Tomb Raider.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So 007 First Light confirmed that Lenny Kravitz is the villain. So that was interesting. He came out dressed like the villain to present best soundtrack, I think. But
yeah, best soundtrack.
Just like, okay. Lenny Kravitz is in his 60s and he's like ripped to. I mean, he's just man. All right. So No Law was also announced, which is a first-person cyberpunk game from the developers of The Ascent, which was an Xbox Game Pass launch title for the Xbox Series consoles. It was kind of like an isometric game, and this is a first-person game that kind of looks like Cyberpunk and Bulletstorm had a messed up baby.
It honestly looked kind of fun. So,
well, I mean, it looks like Cyberpunk, but then you're like kicking people and like, I don't know, Bulletstorm. I always think of that weird whip thing you had, and then you kicking people. Those are the only two things I remember from Bulletstorm.
I'm down. I'll try it out.
Let's see. Saros, they showed a new trailer. It's coming out in April now instead of March. I think it got like a 5-week delay.
I'm hotly anticipating that one.
don't like roguelikes. That's my problem.
I know.
I want to enjoy. I want to like try this, but at the same time, it's like I did not like Returnal, so I will probably not like this one.
Yeah, it looks cool. That's the thing, though. Is like it looks cool, but I don't want to like. I don't want to roguelike. Star Wars Galactic Racer was revealed.
We forgot Bradley the Badger, guys.
Oh yeah, I forgot Bradley the Badger. Grant Kirkhope's doing the soundtrack apparently.
That looks cool, but also at the same time, I'm like, am I really going to like invest time to play
this?
It
has Evan Peters.
Who?
Evan Peters, Quicksilver.
Oh,
from X-Men.
Oh. I still don't. I don't understand why people were like losing their.
Jeffrey Dahmer from Monsters.
I know who he is now. I don't understand why people were like losing their shiz over this.
Because it looked like Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Why don't we just make a new Conker's Bad Fur Day? Oh wait,
I didn't really see the connection between that, even with you saying it just now. Like, no.
A platformer that goes mature and like crosses the lines of like what it's supposed to be.
Oh.
Yeah.
As long as it has a giant sunflower with boobs and a poop monster, I'll be all right. It's a Conker reference.
You may get your wish.
You looked confused.
Yeah, only because I didn't really like invest time.
But you're missing out, man.
I wasn't. I didn't own a 64. So
you have an Xbox? Do you have a PC? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You have Game Pass?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I missed the bus on that.
Excuses. Star Wars Galactic Racer was also announced, which is a not pod racing game. You just
with pod racing.
There's pod racers in it, but you can also race speeders and ships and other things. They were racing through Jakku from episode 7, so that was kind of cool to see. And then at the end, they teased Sebulba, so that was interesting. I wish they would have just made a pod racing game, though. I feel like that would have made much more sense than just random ships.
Yeah.
But what do I know?
Makes it up a little.
Yeah.
What do I know? Mega Man Dual Override confirmed.
Oh my gosh! Stoy and I were freaking out for this one. We were like, at first I was kind of curious when they had the orchestra playing, but then I started recognizing the Wily theme song number 2. During like 30 seconds into it, and I'm like, no, Mega Man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, messaging Stoy, it's happening, it's happening.
I thought the silhouette announcement was cool.
Yeah.
You just see the Capcom logo come into view, and it's like the silhouette of Mega Man behind it. It's kind of cool. It's really cool.
Dude, we're finally getting it. We're finally getting our Mega Man 12.
Do you think they're going to finally connect the X and the mainline series in this? Because there was a tease for something towards the end.
because X is like far in the future.
Well, people are wondering what the dual means. Like, why is it called dual? Are they trying to combine a series, or are they? People think Bass is coming back, so that might be part of it.
Some people also think this might be some levels are in 2D and some are 3D, like Legends. I've heard that theory too.
Oh no! Please don't do that. Please don't do that. That'll piss me off. Please
Also, before they announced this, they were referring to it as Mega Man 12 internally. So I don't know. I mean, I think base makes more sense than a 3D component to this.
Yeah. And I don't know if I'm quite like, I want to see the series continue. So I don't know if I really want to have that game that eventually connects both of the series together, because that will mean Mega Man's done.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Because the theory is Zero's kills Mega Man.
Yeah.
And that Mega Man X is a whole new robot.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad Mega Man's continuing. Coming to PlayStation, Xbox, Switch 1 and 2, PC. Surprised to get a Switch 1 port, but I guess not technologically super intense. So
I can see them dropping that though.
Yeah,
2027.
Yeah.
It depends on how well Nintendo's supporting Switch 1 by then.
Yeah. All right. So go ahead, Pat.
I was going to say same with the PS4. In fact, I thought Sony actually just announced that they were dropping support of PS4 next year.
They're dropping some features next year, I think, from PS4. All right, so the Free Shepherd revealed. It's an indie sheep herding game.
Doggo game.
It's a what?
It's a doggo game. You play a doggo. A border collie.
Oh. Cool. Decrepit announced as a dark fantasy Souls-like set in a grim castle. Whoa.
That means Corey will never play it.
Man, I beat Bloodborne. I played Elden Ring for 10 hours. Audio Mech revealed. There's a demo coming on
That one hurt my eyes.
Yeah, it's out now if you're listening to this. Guild Wars 2 expansion, Vision of Eternity launched. Escape from Duckov announced a new region coming in 2026. I don't know what that is. I must have missed that.
It's basically a play on Escape from Tarkov.
I got that part.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I didn't know if you knew.
I got the title part. I just didn't. I don't remember this announcement or the game at all.
Oh yeah, me neither.
Pragmata confirmed for Switch 2. And there's a demo on Steam. And there's an amiibo.
I love how after the Game Awards happened, Pragmata's social media dropped. You can stop calling us a Mega Man game now.
Oh, I know. I saw that. Yeah.
How are people thinking
they thought it was like a prequel to Mega Man or something? I don't know. Because Diana's a robot and there's blue stuff and there's puzzle. I don't know. Man.
Oh, Jesus.
I kind of liked that theory though, in a way.
It was a great theory. We were starving for Mega Man so much that we wanted this to be Mega Man.
Yeah.
I was starving for Mega Man, but I wasn't wanting another game that didn't look like it was remotely close to Mega Man being
I bet there's a Mega Man style costume in this game.
Probably because it's Capcom, and Capcom is like, we're gonna throw the Mega Man nerds a bone.
Yeah, they're gonna give him a lemon shooter gun.
Yeah, and we get an amiibo, so that's cool. I wonder what it does.
Heck.
Celesta 2 is coming out in March.
Yeah, this is the one that stars a couple Baldur's Gate 3 people in Ben Star. It's a tactics RPG.
Oh, okay. Tank Rat was announced as a tank-based action game. Okay. Stupid Never Dies was revealed as the debut game from GP Track 50. It looks really weird.
I don't remember that one.
It looks really weird.
It's the zombie boy and meets the girl game.
Okay, now I remember that one.
It's kind of strange, but South of Midnight was confirmed for PS5 and Switch 2. We talked about that already. John Carpenter's game Toxic Commando was confirmed for a March release date, so that was interesting.
It looks fun, but I'm also not a multiplayer game.
Yeah.
So that's my only hiccup for that one.
Yeah. So 4 Loop was also revealed. This is the Bad Robots game with the Left 4 Dead designer Mike Booth leading this game. It's a sci-fi 4-player co-op shooter. Characters are reprinted after death, letting players try new strategies against an invading force. The game is planned for PS5 and PC. Interestingly enough, Sony is publishing this. So that came out in a press release like a week ago that Sony was partnering with Bad Robot. I don't know. Looks kind of generic, but if they make it simple, right? Because like Back 4 Blood was like so close to being Left 4 Dead, and then they made it too complicated, and that made it worse. So if they can kind of keep it simple and have that Left 4 Dead vibe without, adding complicated mechanics like a card system, it might be fine. Ontos, I think that's how it was pronounced, from the creators of Soma, is launching in 2026. It's a Switch 2. It's coming to Switch 2, I think, but it's also coming to everything else. So
I mean, people praise Soma, so I can see people enjoying this.
Yeah, people like Amnesia too, I think. So yeah, Soma.
But this is more leaning. Yeah, this leans more Soma for sci-fi than horror.
Yeah. As Ed pointed out on Nintendo Power Block the other day, there's a very old Talk the Walk episode that you can listen to on Soma right now on somewhere. Who's to say? Somewhere. Zenless Zone Zero was revealed. There's a new faction, Angels of Delusion. Okay.
Cool.
What? Somebody saying something? Or did
I said cool?
Oh. 2XKO confirmed for PS5 and Xbox in January. All right, so we lost LeRon again.
Mm-hmm.
This guy. Order of the Sinking Stars, Jonathan Blow's next game. I think this game looks really cool.
It's interesting. I need to see more about it because I wasn't a big fan of Braid, but Witness intrigued me. I haven't played it. This one, I don't. It's the idea of controlling the 4 different characters.
Yeah.
Kind of like.
Yeah.
I need to see how it all works together.
Yeah. I thought it looked really interesting and cool, like almost like a Zelda puzzle only game, but then like I don't know. Every time games introduce multiple characters, it always I get hesitant, right? I don't know. I just feel like
I worry that the puzzles might get too complicated, especially when they seem to be connecting the worlds the way they were.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Also, I know people feel a certain way about Jonathan Blow. I don't know. I feel like people feel negatively towards him, but I don't know. I never really got too far into it. I don't really know why, but that's for a discussion for another day, maybe, or not. Who cares?
Yeah.
It looks neat. Warlock Dungeons and Dragons was revealed as a dark fantasy action game. We don't have enough of those.
Look kind of neat.
We don't have enough of those. Dark fantasy action.
We could always use more.
Yeah.
Always more.
Hey, look, he's back.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, LeRon.
Yeah, something went on. The screen went blank, and no matter what I tried to do, I could not get it back.
Let's see. Street Fighter, or wait, no, Screamer announces an anime-inspired racing game. That's neat. All right, guys, we got to talk about the Street Fighter movie trailer. Or not. I mean, I prefer not to.
Cheesy,
we got to talk about it.
But
I
like how close it felt to everyone.
I was interested in this project until I saw
Cody Rhodes with his
attached
dumb
to
guile haircut. I don't even know who that
Andrew
is.
Schultz.
I can't tell you.
That's just he's like a comedian / podcaster that is basically he basically has made himself unlikable because of bullshit he's done to like other people, like other people, particularly women and people of color.
Well then,
yeah, like if there's a reason why that movie's going to flop, it's because
I don't
he's
know. I
in it.
saw plenty of other reasons to think that this movie might flop, like 50 Cent's haircut.
No, I think Capcom went all in on like the camp of it. They knew they weren't going. They kind of. I feel like they kind of knew they weren't going to make something serious like what the Mortal Kombat movies had become because of what the first Street Fighter movie was. So I think they're embracing the legacy of just like having a camp because I mean, let's be serious. Like if you look at the stuff that goes on in those video games, that's
half the characters
kind of campy and crazy.
Movie are wrestlers, so it's going to be campy anyway, right? And then like, what's his face as Blanca? God, what's his name?
Jason Momoa.
Yeah, Jason Momoa.
Momoa,
right? I think the only like, I don't know. I feel like the actress that plays Chun-Li has been all over social media, like being really excited about playing Chun-Li. So that's cool to see, like stuff like that. But I don't know. We'll see. I guess we said the same thing about the Mortal Kombat movie, and people loved it. So who knows? We'll see.
Yeah. But I think Capcom is really leaning into like just being a funny, goofy ass movie, which I think is all right, like, seriously, I think that's all right. I feel like sometimes like the magic is in when you have like something that doesn't take itself too seriously.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's got to be that. So just to make sense. Also, the guy that played Polka Dot Man is M. Bison in the Suicide Squad movies, right? Like the Polka Dot Man. Which is like a weird casting. I thought M. Bison was like a huge dude, but
I mean, they gave it to Raul Julia for the original one, and that was weird casting, but he nailed it.
Yeah.
It depends on what continuity of Bison it is, because like Street Fighter Alpha Bison is like the big stocky Bison, and Street Fighter, the mainline Street Fighter is the skinny Bison.
Skinny Bison sounds like a diet fad. So what else looks cool is this Lego Batman game looks cool. It looks like they're just making an Arkham game with Legos instead of trying to make a Lego game forcing the Batman stuff into it.
So, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I think it looks cool. Rust Mobile, sweet. I didn't know Rust was still a thing. Forest 3 was announced. Invincible Versus, which is the fighting game based off the Invincible universe, coming in April. They have an original fighter was the big announcement here too. So I don't know what that means, but I guess a character that doesn't appear in the show or the comics, I guess. Orbitals, the co-op puzzle adventure inspired by classic anime, is coming to Switch 2 in 2026. I thought of you, Pat, when I saw this trailer.
I'd enjoy it. I just got to find people to play with.
Yeah, that's fair. And Nemo announced its second closed beta in 2026. It's a free-to-play next-gen creature catching open world RPG. Tell me where you've heard that before. Tell me that they're not going to get sued.
They probably are, because I saw it and I was like, ooh.
Diablo 4 Lord of Hatred expansion was confirmed. This is the final expansion for the Hatred saga, apparently. That was the big
which means they'll move on to Diablo 5 after this.
Yeah. That was the big headline on Xbox Wire. That was a weird. The trailer looks cool though.
It makes me. I had to finish up Vessel of Hatred, so I need to catch up. but I like the Paladin. The Paladin was nice.
Yeah, that was probably the highlight, though, right? They're adding a new class. So,
well, they said there's one more class coming that they haven't announced.
Oh.
So, Paladin's an early, like, you have to pre-order the game to get the Paladin.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an early release class, but then there's one more class when the expansion does come out.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of shocked this is the last expansion, but I don't know how many expansions Diablo usually gets. So
1 or 2. One Diablo 3 had 1. I think Diablo 2 had 2. And so yeah, this one gets 2.
All right. Marvel Rivals Season 6 is arriving in January with adding Deadpool. They also just dropped Rogue and Gambit, I think, recently, which, by the way, a lot of people are really happy with Rogue, if you know what I mean. So I've been seeing those walking animations on Twitter. People are sharing. Very excited, I guess.
Oh, Twitter.
Considering people hated what happened to her form, we'll say, in X-Men 97.
No, Marvel Rivals hasn't exactly been conservative with their character designs. They've kind of had a specific audience in mind.
Yeah. They
given with Sue Storm.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Yeah. Yep. So let's see, where was I at? I lost where I was at. Oh, the 7 Deadly Sins Origin showcase co-op raid gameplay. Hogwarts Legacy is free on the Epic Game Store until December 18th, which is Thursday. Lords of the Fallen received a final major update, version 2.5. Phasmophobia is coming to Switch 2. Total War Warhammer 40K officially announced. They spent a lot of time on that game. They also had David Harbour from Stranger Things come out and talk about that, apparently. So
yeah, I'm surprised they didn't get Henry Cavill.
Yeah, because isn't he?
Henry would have done. I think so.
Or a show or whatever. Isn't there a show coming out soon?
Show or movie, but that's Henry's bread and butter right there.
Yeah, probably couldn't afford him, right? I mean, I feel like Henry Cavill's expensive. Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thief was revealed. Looks.
I never played an Ace Combat, but this does look good.
I played the demo of Ace Combat 6 on Xbox 360. It was hard, and I quit.
That makes me sad.
Yeah. A game we talked about earlier, Pat, Out of Worlds announced. This is that stop motion inspired co-op game. Looks a lot like Unraveled. It Takes Two, that sort of style, I would say.
Isn't it the same people?
No.
I thought it was the same people who did Unraveled.
I think it's the same people who did Unravel. I thought you were talking about It Takes Two, but no, I think it's the same.
No, I think it's the same people who did Unraveled.
Yeah, it looks nice. It's a very cute, very well done game. It looks nice. It's really nice. Everything in that game is handcrafted and then scanned into the game too, which is really interesting. Let's see. Phantom Blade Zero confirmed for September. I thought this was a Rise of the Ronin sequel. I thought it was Onimusha at first. I had no idea what this was. Then I was like, I'm just lost. But I don't know. It looks neat. And then last but not least, this was the equivalent to One More Thing. Highguard. Huh? Anybody need a little co-op fantasy shooter? LeRon, we can't hear you again. I don't this game looked really like I thought it was going to be like a single player game, and then I thought it was like an Immortals of Avium style game. I was like, oh, that looks neat, looks cool.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. I was just saying whatever. I guess my microphone's like, let's just censor this asshole. Like he's gonna talk shit about
That's
it.
fair.
Yep.
I mean, I am too. It looks it doesn't. He's like, it's out just in 7 weeks, and then like the top comment on the YouTube trailer is Concord 2.
Right?
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's free to play, so I guess it's there's no barrier to
It's
entry.
got that going for it. Yeah.
But like they're trying to like push the developers of Apex Legends and Titanfall thing on it, and it's like it's not Respawn.
Stop trying to make fetch a thing, Gretchen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It just looked kind of like, I think the premise looks interesting, and I'm glad that like the art style is different enough from those other games that they worked on, but like it's weird. It feels different and generic at the same time, which is like I don't know how you can do that, but I don't know. It's like this futuristic fantasy, right? Sci-fi fantasy style thing. I don't know. The character they kept showing off looked like the main character from the last Prince of Persia game with sci-fi armor on. That's what it reminded me of, anyway. Summoning horses out of thin air. That was weird. And then there's tanks also. I don't know. This game looks weird, but I don't know. I hope people that play it like it. I have no interest in this. It was also a weird game to end on, right? Besides the Clair Obscur Shadow Drop DLC.
I think if they didn't win, they wouldn't have been able to announce that.
No, I think they were going to drop it anyway. It would have just been like a social media post or something. It was like, thank you, whatever here, to thank you for hitting a milestone. Here's our free DLC.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. LeRon, you said you were going to shit talk this Highguard game. You have anything else to say about it?
Nah.
Man, I like
just who asked for this? That's what I'm gonna say. Who asked for this?
I know.
Shareholders.
Okay.
We have Fortnite, Overwatch, and Apex at home.
Who important enough asked for this?
I don't know, man. I feel like, man, you have Apex. Like, you're just gonna go make another team-based shooter? Like, you already had Apex.
That's only gonna get enough traction for like 1-2 weeks maybe, and then everybody's gonna go back to what they've already been playing.
Right. Yeah. I feel like everybody has their multiplayer game at this point. Also,
Yeah.
by the way, side tangent, nothing to do with the Game Awards, but like the Division 2 just had a major update yesterday.
I didn't know that.
I'm like, people are still playing the Division 2?
Yeah, they are actually.
I know, like that and Ghost Recon are two of the quietly the two biggest games out there that I just hear nobody talking about them.
And they're both Ubisoft.
I know. I don't know, man. Whatever. Any final thoughts before we get out of here? We want to get those shorts. LeRon, our shorts are doing pretty well.
I know. I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that. I'm happy.
Yeah, me too. Any final thoughts on the Game Awards though before we skedaddle out of here for the year?
No, like I said at the top of the show, or at the top of the hour, basically. I feel like this time, like the Game Awards didn't really hit the mark. Like no, it did the thing. Like like it gave out awards. Like we got recognition and stuff like that. Like I feel like I don't know. I feel like there was just something. The magic they had the last couple of years, like, just wasn't there. And this is coming from me that like I really am not the biggest fan of the Game Awards.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I feel like Keeley was listening to me at some point, because he was like, okay, let's at least make it like something that LeRon will talk about. So the last couple of years had been like something that I was talking about.
Yeah.
This year was just kind of like I probably missed the Mega Man thing because I was falling asleep. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, this thing was way too long, dude. It's always too long.
No,
but...
it was the same runtime, and I watched it from the pre-show all the way to the end.
It's
always stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, the Mega Man was at the end, so
it was at the end.
It was at the end.
I'll tell you. All I know is Flute Guy. Keep rocking, baby.
I do want to say that the orchestra thing at the end, where they like tied all the Game of the Year soundtracks together, and it seemed very seamless. And then the the girl that sings the Donkey Kong theme song came out.
Yeah,
and tied it all together. That was cool. I really enjoyed that.
Oh, I did. I like the musical stuff this year. I don't know why I like the musical stuff this year, and nobody come from me like, oh, it was because Evanescence was there. That's not it.
How does Amy Lee look the exact same after 25 years? You know what I mean? She looks.
She's a vampire.
I'm starting to think that. I'm not complaining. I'm just. I noticed
the musical stuff this year, in my opinion, was actually pretty freaking awesome. And this is coming from someone who I love video game soundtracks and I love video game music and all that stuff. But I always feel like they never pick the right stuff, for the Game Awards.
Last year was perfect. Last year they had Poets of the Fallen, or the old gods. The Old Gods of Asgard was best show, one of the best.
Wait, that was the Alan Wake. That was the Alan Wake thing, right?
Yeah, and they did that dumb dance.
That was fan service.
Yeah. Oh well.
That was perfect, and it was exactly what people asked for.
That was fan service, and but I'm
Pat, any final thoughts?
You know what? I thought this was a fine show. Maybe not the best awards show, but there was enough good stuff shown.
Hold on, mute his mic.
I'm trying.
No, we're trying to end this.
I'm trying to make sure we're getting the shorts, LeRon.
We have 3 minutes left, LeRon.
Yeah, and 2 of that's going to be the outro. So, look, I thought it was fine. I literally only watch these for the game announcements because I appreciate the awards. I don't I don't watch the Oscars or the Emmys or any of these other trophy giving things. I'm glad the people that won. I will always congratulate winners. It's not for me.
Yeah.
The 2 Tomb Raider games are the most exciting things for me. I also think the Star Wars game, if it turns out to come out sometime in the near mid future, anytime, actually, will be exciting. I love Knights of the Republic. And so I think there was enough here for me to be excited. Mega Man, I'm glad Mega Man's coming out again. So but
the only new thing that got me to talking, and I completely missed it, was Mega Man 12.
Well,
you
can watch that trailer, Ron. I think it's only a minute and 20 seconds long. So.
Yeah. Well, all I'm saying is there was nothing with all their brand new announcements and all that stuff. There was nothing really that jumped at me. A lot of stuff that got me hyped was stuff I already knew is either in the books or on the pipeline and stuff like that.
Yep.
None of the premieres some of the premieres were great, but none of the premieres was actually oh yeah, that's my thing.
Yeah.
I probably will get the Tomb Raider remake though, because this will be the first time I played Tomb Raider 1 since Tomb Raider 1.
Yeah. Well, we did it. Game Awards next December, they said, sometime. Again, shocking. But that's it. That's it for us for the year. I want to thank everybody out there for watching or listening to this episode of the Boss Rush podcast. And if you're listening on podcast services, leave us a rating and a nice review. If you're watching on YouTube, remember to like the video, hit the bell, leave a comment, check out our other content. Bossy's coming up in January, so look out for that. I'm sure we will talk about that in the near future as well. LeRon, Pat, thank you for your time as always. Stephanie and Ed out there as well, and Josh, everybody. And until next year, we love you. Goodbye.
So long.
If you want to see how you can become a Patreon producer, head on over to patreon.com/BossRushNetwork. The Patreon producers for this month are Adriel Munger, Austin Campbell, Celeste Roberts, Sana Dirrig, Francisco Santillan, and Christian S. Thanks for your continued support of the Boss Rush Network.